The final chapter on JFK, Chapter 15, Segment 2, The Tuft.
Thank you for tuning in to Segment 2 of Chapter 15, There Is No There There. Segment 2 is The Tuft. What is a tuft? A tuft is a small strand of hair, fiber, yarn, which is grouped together in a tight little formation. In this case, the Dallas Police Department claimed that they found a tuft of fabric, supposedly from the shirt that Lee Harvey Oswald was wearing at the time of his arrest, in the back metal buttstock of the alleged assassination rifle. And of course, just like the wrapping paper, there is no there there. In this case, an attempt was made to link Oswald to the rifle, since there were no valid fingerprints on it. So what do? They take the shirt he was arrested in and assume that he was wearing it at the time that he was supposedly firing at Kennedy, ignoring the fact that he was working in a warehouse moving books and would get hot and sweaty and would definitely not have a long sleeve baggy shirt on when he's doing such work. And they lift the fiber off and they put it in the buttstock of the weapon. Just a little fiber, and they put it in there. The problem they had, of course, was Oswald may not have been wearing that shirt at all. And if you believe him, he changed his clothes when he got to his rooming house before he was arrested. But since they didn't know exactly what he was wearing, they had to use the shirt that he was arrested in. And what do? Nothing other than finding a landlady of Oswald's from a long time ago who claimed that she saw Oswald on the bus wearing that shirt. And she's positive he was wearing that shirt because it had a rip in it. Now, all you have to do is look at the police photos taken of Oswald when he's being arrested, and it's pretty clear to see that both his long sleeve shirt as well as his t-shirt could have easily been ripped by the 5 or 6 police officers who were involved in arresting him and removing him from the Texas movie theater. If Oswald was actually wearing the shirt that he was arrested in when he supposedly shot JFK, we would have been told about it. And the reason we would have been told about it, when the police department took Oswald's GSR tests, they would have taken his clothes to link him to at least firing a rifle. And if you do not believe that all of Oswald's shirts and jackets were sent to Oak Ridge National Laboratories by the FBI secretly for testing, when they did it with the paraffin casts, you have to be naive, because GSR stays longer on clothing than it does on hair and skin. Well, there may be a few people who may want to argue that the small tuft of fiber found at the metal butt plate on the alleged assassination rifle was from Lee Harvey Oswald's shirt, and it wasn't planted. Realistically, it doesn't matter, because the FBI's final report from their expert on textiles stated that the fibers found tucked in the butt plate could not with reasonable certainty be linked up to Lee Harvey Oswald's shirt, which he was wearing at the time of his arrest. We come down to the bottom line with the tuft, just like the wrapping paper. There is not one expert for the FBI or for the Warren Commission who can link that tuft up to Oswald's shirt that he had on when he was arrested. With that said, hate to say it, but there's no there there. See you in the next segment.